So yeah, I watched Quiet on the Set, probably like you did too. So I'm not gonna spoil it for the people who haven't. All I'm gonna say is this: as a parent, listen to your kids, bro. Listen to your kids. Even when they aren't speaking, they're telling you things. And if you notice like differential like changes in your kid, like they're acting a little bit weird, they're being quiet, they're being more reserved, like stop them and ask questions because watching episode 3 was like just chaos in my mind because I'm blaming all the right people in my opinion. Like I still felt the way about the mom. The father I understand too. But it's just like being as a kid who was raised in a household where sleepovers didn't happen at all. And if they did, they were with family members, and more than likely, my parents were there as well. When I say sleepovers, meaning family trips, ain't no going over to a friend house and spending the night. What you mean? What you mean? You want to spend the night where? Oh, at Michael's house? Did Michael mom and father like? Did they ask? Did no, no? You say you can go over, but yeah, ain't no none of that. Mm-mm. So I can't even fathom a 30, 40 year old man going and having a kid stay at their house and do things like that. Just not my thing. As a parent myself, no, my kid's not coming to your house at all. No, I don't care what you can do for their career, how you can make them famous, any of that. No, bro. Like absolutely not. And more importantly, like no. As a parent, you should be able to be like, no, like I don't care what this does, how famous this is going to make my child. They don't need fame that much. And again, when I was that age and I was watching Nickelodeon and stuff like that, what really pissed me off, and I'm getting upset talking about it, is I always wanted to be on those shows. I wanted to be on all that Kanan and Kel, like Cousin Skeeter. I wanted to be a part of those shows to, now hear the traumas and see how like truly like vile people were like behind the scenes that was supposed to be taking care of you. It's nasty work, man. It's nasty work, man. But yeah, like I'm hoping that Drake as well. Like I'm hoping that he finds some peace. I hope his family finds peace as well. And the people who watch this too, man, it's a trauma dump for real, and it just hurts to watch that and know that as a kid myself, watching other kids not even seeing like those signs. It's like okay, like even like when you're of age and you see people, like okay, like something's going on. Like something's going on, but I didn't get any signs of that. So that is it's just wild to me. But the parents should have known. Like I'm only making this video because I feel like the parents should have known. And regardless if you don't want to drive your kid to LA or something like that, if somebody is offering to do more than you're doing for your kid, it's it's coming at a price. It's coming at a price, and I just made me sick to my stomach. I'm gonna just leave it there, man. Um, I'm not even gonna rank this one like I normally do. It's like okay, like 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10. Like it hurt to watch. It really did hurt to watch, man. So that video y'all saw of me like on my couch upstairs, and like I was literally feeling that. It just wow, man. And somebody would say, "Oh, well, it may hit differently for you because you're a parent." I'm like, "Yeah, but there are people in even worse situations. Like there've been real life people, real life shit where people have had like things done, things said, things happened, and it didn't favor them well." So when you think about the Nickelodeon situation, I'm trying to parse my words because I don't know how these channels deal with stuff like that. But ultimately, what I'm saying is like, if you're a parent, just check on your kids, man. Make sure that like regardless if they're not saying something, talk to them. You need to check in with your kids because they may be going through stuff, in my personal opinion, that may be more beneficial to you than it is for them. And if you are negligent, then the consequence comes later when those kids are older and they're still dealing with those problems, and now they're having a different relationship with you because they felt they could never have that conversation. You feel me? So yeah, man, it just crazy. Just, damn. Yeah. Yeah. I have nothing. Just wow.